Yes, we're still here. I'm with my soccer analyst, Coach Lucas. He's going to analyze the Sundowns Fluminense game.
Okay, so these are the white spaces, Ronza. White spaces, half spaces, central spaces. My worry now, if you look at Sundowns in the build-up play, lower build-up. So keeper, Ronan Williams. Then you've got the fullbacks.
Dao.
My worry now, if you look at Sundowns in the lower build-ups, the fullbacks in the lower build-ups, they are higher up the pitch. They are here. Don't know if you've seen Lunga here.
Yes.
They are higher up. Then you'll have Zwane.
Ndalende.
You'll have Mukwena dropping sometimes to occupy the same lines as Cupido and Tekana to make the back three, then Alande and Zwane. But my worry now, if they build in the lower build-up, if they build from the back, and Fluminense decide to press, because already the fullbacks are out of position, they're higher up. This space is here.
Okay, tell us about the lineup. What do you think of the lineup? Should Coach Cardoso use the same lineup that he used against Dortmund, or do you think there's any way that he needs to make a change?
I think Ronan, Dow, because we need a win.
Yes.
Dow,
not a draw, a win straight.
Cupido, Tekana is what I would do. Tekana, Lunga, Batusi Obas.
Okay.
Batusi Obas, Mukwena.
Obas is coming in whose position?
Mukwena, Alande, Reynas, Ribeiro, Shalulile. So Obas is coming in for Zwane. So I'm moving Mukwena as a box crusher number 8. Because Mukwena can play. You remember Rulani used him as a box to box.
Yes.
So you can use Mukwena as a specialist defensive midfielder or as a box crusher number 8.
Okay.
Because what this also does, because they're playing against a team that will impose themselves in terms of being an attacking threat. So when you don't have the ball, Mukwena becomes a double pivot with Obas. Now you've got a base here. Then you can just push Alande. Just for them to protect the zones. Because why they need to protect those zones? Fluminense, they always want those pockets. You must watch Fluminense. Whenever the center backs have the ball, they play those line breaking passes to the half spaces. Yeah.
And Obas and Shalule, what is it that you think they're gonna bring instead of Sales and Zwane?
With Obas, defensive stability and protection for the back four.
Defensive stability and protection for the back four.
Yeah, and also giving Mukwena creative freedom to push higher up.
Whereas if Zwane,
if it was like
Zwane,
this,
what does Zwane do if he's there?
Because you need to understand the volume of the game. It might be 80 to 100%. It's going to be a high intense game. Top players won. But the problem is it's not a problem. It's actually it helps. If the volume of the game can be 100, when it reaches him, it reduces. He slows down the game at times, which is not a problem. But the thing is, this game, you need all the players to adapt to the volume intensity.
Oh, that's where Obas comes in.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where Obas Mukwena come in. Then Alande.
Right. Let's go to Shalulile.
Shalulile, what he can give you. If Sundowns gonna go defending a low block, he'll be able to track back. Ribeiro also. Then you have Reynas. And then if they win the ball, they can also transition forward. So you have 3 up front. Understand?
And I saw also Fluminense, the captain, Thiago Silva, with his expertise. Do you think what you call Reynas or Shalulile will penetrate there?
But you see what makes this flexible and what makes this nice, Ronza? It can become a diamond, a flexible diamond, because Ribeiro can drift here and become a 10. Mudau goes. Shalulile from winger to striker joins Reynas. Then Mukwena and Alande is the 8, and then Obas stays. So you still have that threat of Reynas, because imagine Reynas plus Shalulile's movement. The movement of the ball.
I wish Cardoso would listen to you and then maybe start with that lineup.
That movement, Ronza, that movement of the ball. Because now you don't have Reynas pinning 2 center backs alone. You have Shalulile pinning 1-on-1.
And the Silva also is a bit old. He's 40-year-old now, and they're gonna give him.
They're gonna
a hard time.
They are gonna give him. So that's how I would go, Ronza. But I always say, football is a game of opinions. What I see things different to how you would see them. I think life would be boring if you also think the same way.
Exactly.
It would really be boring. So And
now with your lineup, give us the score line. Now we're about to close.
If I become diplomatic, you will say no. You being clever now. Just give us a straight